What you are seeing on the screen now is nothing short of spectacular. I think you can work it out, but in today's video we'll be talking about it in depth. Let's get right into it. So welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Sim news video. In today's video we'll be talking about the first video preview from the fly-by-wire A380X project, which is a freeware A380 coming along to Microsoft Flight Sim on PC, made of course by fly-by-wire. But aside from that, we've also got a new aircraft coming to Microsoft Flight Sim on PC and hopefully eventually Xbox. And a big update about GroundServicesX, which is a much loved add-on on Flight Sim X and P3D. It's coming over to Microsoft Flight Sim shortly, so we've got plenty to talk about today. What a bumper news video this is going to be. But without further delay, let's start right off with the A380X. So by the fly-by-wire gods, we've kindly been gifted a 2-minute 5-second video taking a look in the fly-by-wire A380X cockpit. Now this is the first video of the A380 ever by fly-by-wire, and it was sent to me basically as soon as they released it by a guy called Fredo on Discord, so thank you to him. Now it was released on the 13th of August, so I'm a bit late covering it, but I started a new job in the world of aviation, so life comes first, but you don't really care about that. But aside from that, it is a really cool video, and I'm sharing it with you on the screen now. I think it says enough to be fair, but there's a few bits I'd like to pick up on. So of course, the video itself, as you'll see, is showing the aircraft in varying states of operation. Some of the times you can see some of the screens working. For example, towards the end, you can see both the primary flight display and navigation display on. In the very early part of setting up, I imagine this is just when they've got the battery on, you can see IRS is still aligning. That's inertial reference system. Basically the aircraft knows where it is. And you can also see some of the more unique screens to the A380. I don't know what they are. I think they're sort of flight manager pages. A sort of really advanced FMS down below. You can see lighting looks beautiful. We've got some nice smudges on screens, fingerprints, that sort of thing, which is fitting for the A380 because of course they first flew in 2008, so they've been around for 14 years now, which is just impressive because it still looks so futuristic. I mean, just look at it. Look how the Microsoft Flight Sim lighting model interacts with this cockpit. To be fair, although systems clearly aren't 100% in place yet, cockpit in terms of modelling and texturing looks ready to go. I could happily have this in the simulator tomorrow. Now, to be fair, it is a preview video, so they're obviously going to show us the best bits, and we're not necessarily getting the sort of minute look into detail. We're not that close up, so I'm sure there are some imperfections. But hey, it's a 2-minute video, and fly-by-wire are doing this for 100% for free, so I guess you really can't complain. It looks beautiful. Now of course, and I think this is an important fact to pick up on, the A320neo by fly-by-wire is incredible and free and all of that. It is perfect, but I know compared to the Phoenix, and I've watched videos on this, although I don't own the Phoenix just yet, I'll be picking it up soon though, but I know the fly-by-wire A320neo is not 100% realistic to real life in terms of systems. Saying that, with the A380, they've already got a good base to build off with the A320 and all their systems there, with some of which would be incorporated into the A380, seeing as they're both Airbus. So I do think they can certainly reach an advanced level of simulation on this freeware product, but hey, we will have to wait and see. It is only 2 minutes worth of video, so it can only tell us so much, but all in all, I am very excited. Now before we move over to our next add-on, I have put the fly-by-wire's Discord and link to the YouTube video down below, so please do check it out. It means so much to them. You know, it's a freeware project at the end of the day, so most developers, if not all, are doing this out of the kindness of their hearts for no financial reward. It is really awesome. Now let's move over to our next add-on. Now JustFlight have announced that they're working on the RJ for Microsoft Flight Sim. Now you might be looking at this aircraft thinking, wait, haven't we seen this before? Well, if you're not familiar with this aircraft, this is the AvroRJ, and it's basically the second version of the BAE 146. Now there are 3 versions of the RJ ever released: the RJ70, the RJ85, and the RJ100. They are very similar to the 146 admittedly, however there are some things that set them apart. For example, engine type, cockpit as well is a bit more modernised. All in all, this aircraft is just a bit more modernised compared to the BAE 146. Will I be picking it up? Well, probably not. I enjoy the 146 enough to not really worry about the AvroRJ. A lot of the times, even in real life, former BAE 146s were just upgraded to AvroRJ, so that really is how little difference is involved. Saying that, I know many people will be interested in it, which is why I've included it in this video. It will first of all be coming to PC, and hopefully, as JustFlight has said, they do want to bring it over to Xbox, but bearing in mind WASM support has been pushed back to Sim Update 11, sadly and quite annoyingly. This may not happen for a while. I really enjoyed the 146, so I'm sure this will be just as good. Will that be enough for me to pick it up? Well, I don't know, we'll have to see. Let's move over to our final bit of news. Now this is very exciting, GroundServicesX. If you don't know what it is, I'm sharing a video of what it is on the screen now. To explain to you, it adds uber realistic ground services into Microsoft Flight Sim, which also includes, and this is pretty awesome, moving passengers. So it really does lighten up your Microsoft Flight Sim world, and mark my words, you'll see it all over the place in my videos. Hopefully it'll be pretty reasonably priced, but nothing has been confirmed yet. What has been confirmed, however, is that we will be getting it in August, so hopefully we'll be getting it later this month. That to me is very exciting. At the moment, GroundServicesX is in beta testing, and from the preview videos we've seen so far, it does look pretty good, but importantly the preview videos don't really show any passengers yet. They sort of show the airport customization. So that's the idea, that if you really want to, you can sort of set up ground services to the centimetre. It's quite technical, but trust me, I'll be doing a tutorial video on this when it comes out because I cannot wait for it. So there we have it, guys. All news sources are linked down below. It's been a bumper video. I hope I've kept it short and sweet, while also ensuring that you're properly informed. 3 really exciting add-ons. To be fair, Fly-by-Wire's A380 is freeware, the other 2 are payware. Only one of them at the moment should be coming over to Xbox, that being the RJ by JustFlight, but sadly, with WASM being pushed back, nothing has been confirmed. All in all, it's a very exciting time to be a flight simmer if you're on PC. Sadly for those on Xbox, they are still being somewhat left behind. Hopefully it will sort itself out soon though. From me today, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. Every day you guys continue to put a smile on my face, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my content. From me today, I'll see you around. Goodbye.